Hi everybody, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on how I put together this smoky eye that can be worn for a Halloween party where maybe you're unable to afford or maybe don't own face paint. So if you would like to see how I put together this look and how easy it is to recreate a Halloween look using just stuff in your makeup bag, stay tuned. A little mention before I begin, the eyeshadow palette that I am using is actually the one that I used for my Halloween look last year. So if you would like to watch that again, it will be available in the description box below. I'll also give another mention to that at the end of the video. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, I've now done my face makeup and my first eye off camera, so we're now going straight into our other eye. I'm going to be taking this. This is the Morphe Madison Beer Channel Safe and Artistry palette. I'm going to be taking this matte ashy brown. I'm just taking the M433 brush and I'm just going to be putting this in my crease area to act as my transition. We are going for a smoky eye inspired by Halloween, and this will be a good look that you could recreate, especially if you maybe do not own face paint. I will be doing some more Halloween makeup looks in the coming weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Some of them will be using face paint, others there won't be. Just like this one will just be using things from in your makeup bag. Taking another Morphe brush, this is a Morphe M456. I'm going to be taking this darker brown here and tapping that excess off, and I'm just going to be working this just on the outer V and then cornering it off because we are going for a smoky cat eye today. I absolutely love this brush because I have quite a small crease, so if you're like me and you have a small crease or you don't want to wear a lot of eyeshadow running through the sockets, then this will definitely be your best friend. And then just using windshield wiper motions, you can use this to smoke this out as little or as much as you want. Back in with a little bit of that lighter brown shade, I'm just going to be using this just to blend the darker brown into the light to make this appear more softer. Because the last thing you want, especially if you're short on time, is harsh lines and then having to spend like about half an hour blending this out until it looks semi-okay. I'm now going to take my photogenic makeup base to cut the crease so we can prepare for that shimmery shadow. Okay, so now the crease is cut, I'm going to be going back in with that smaller crease brush. I'm just going to use that just to soften all of this. Now moving on to the eyelid shade, we are going to be going in with this copper colour here, and we're going to be using this is a Morphe 152 packer brush. This is just like a really synthetic one, and then I'm going to be using the same motion as if you are colouring in a book to apply this all over the eyelid. Now it's up to you how little or how much you want to apply to your eyelid. But if you're like me and you need more towards a shimmery shade, you can always add more. You can always spray it with a bit of Fix Plus, but this is on a dry brush with no setting spray on. And even without the setting spray, I am actually impressed with the shimmer shades in this palette. And then using my finger, I'm going to take in this shade here called Stained Glass, which is basically a glitter pigment. I'm just going to be using my finger just to lightly dust this on top of the copper colour that we have just put on. I also like to take a little bit of that copper shade underneath my lower lash line, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and I just run that with a very unflattering face underneath my eye. What I would say is, I wouldn't suggest that you do this in your viewfinder. I'd suggest you have a mirror on hand, because the last thing you want to do is poking yourself in the eye. And I have poked myself in the eye plenty of times and it really bloody hurts. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow done. I'm just going to go in with a bit of mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. Great makeup to wear if you are thinking about doing a mascara and then giving the impression that you're wearing false eyelashes. Because if I was going to a Halloween party, I would want something that does look like I am wearing false eyelashes, and then of course people think those are false eyelashes you're wearing. And the last thing that we'll be doing is lips, but I'm going to be doing a different lip. I'm not going to be doing what I normally do, where I put the MAC Wheel lip liner on here and then I put the Modesty cream sheen in the middle, and then we'll call it a day. So instead I am going to be using this. This is the Visage lip liner, Visage by Katie Elliott. This is in the shade Nude. I'm just going to do an overdraw because we love an overdraw. And then the actual lipstick that I'm going to be doing, because we're keeping this fairly neutral because we have done a strong eye, this is the Natural Collection lipstick. This is in the shade Fig Leaf. Tastes delicious as well. And there you have it, guys. That is my finished Halloween makeup look that I did for 2022. If you are thinking about watching my one I did last year, I will link that also in the description box below. I am impressed with this makeup look. I really love the wash of brown and the copper, and it really gives it a really nice contrast. And I like how I've even carved out the crease because I like to make the eyelid the centre of attention. You tend to see a lot when you do a smoky eye. It's not often that I do is something as intense as this, but why not? It's a step out of the comfort zone. I really like how you can cut the crease because it does make it the main focus, and it's not just one layer of just muddy eyeshadow, which I cannot stand. Let me know what Halloween looks you want to see me do next. I am really looking forward to doing ones where I'm getting a lot more adventurous with face paint. Be sure to comment and subscribe, all your suggestions down below, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching.